Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. I was just checking that audio, make sure I got my mic on. Welcome to YouTube, welcome to the Baneslayer's YouTube channel. If you guys are joining us here, just doing some chill gameplay. We gotta make sure we're in ranked here. Standard ranked. Running Goblins. We're trying a few different variations of the deck. If you guys have been watching one or two of our other videos, you'll see we've tried a few different strategies. This round is no different. We made a few different modifications. Gonna strap in and take on Mobius here. Oh, we get to go first. I mean, I don't really want to see that Sire in my opening hands. That's just a dead card. So let's see what we can get going. I'm hoping we get at least one more mana so we get that 3-drop and play that count on luck for us. Bone Cash Overseer. That's an interesting card there. There's our 3rd land drop. This is good news for us. I have to take a minute here and get into the zone. Spark that up, you know? 1 second. Oh, it was a big hit. Well, interesting. I should play the count on luck. It's gonna get out there. We'll pull another Draconautics. Gotta finish this bowl off 1 second. Wow, alright, we're feeling a little better now. There we go. Oh man. 4 mana, what are we gonna do with it? That's probably an easy choice with this one here. You won't be able to block either of the burnouts. This Sire of 7 deaths should do some work for us. It's got to get him on the battlefield. I just threw that back in the deck. It's just such a good card for card draw. Whole bunch of new sets out. I first started playing during Unlimited and Revised. Those are the days of Magic, man. Those are the days. Wish we could go back and do it all over again. It would be amazing. 1 non-land permanent. Well, that's going to be the token. Let's ensure we get our card draw. Start laying down some beats here. He's gonna lay the smackdown on this guy. That double strike is vicious on that burnout. More card draw. Well, that Sire's definitely coming down next turn. Such a gorgeous card. I gotta get me a couple foil versions of this one. Sire 7 deaths. I think that's right up there with Wormcoil Engine as far as colorless creatures, artifact creatures that I enjoy. Reminds me, I gotta get back some Wormcoil Engines. I love the vintage Wormcoils they put out with the Retro Wars sets. Beautiful artwork. I've really enjoyed a lot of the things that Wizards of the Coast has done over the past 10, 20 years with the game. I think it's, you know, obviously they've taken things in a lot of crazy directions with all this Universes Beyond, the secret layers, all the crazy commander decks. 2 to sacrifice? I'd rather lose just 8 life? What? We'll do that. Ether Drift has been great to me for Goblins. Good game, bro. I hope I see you again, Mobius. Good game, my friend. Guy's a good player. Sometimes it's in the card, sometimes it's not. What time we got on the clock? We got 1:30 right now. I've got about 1 hour of gameplay left. We'll see if we can grind through. If you want, just falling asleep, you're waking up. You just want to chill and vibe, watch the Magic the Gathering. Just hit play, man. I'm gonna cruise for the next hour here. See what we can do. Last season, we got into Diamond Tier 1. I was 1 win away from Mythic with this Goblins deck. Then we got smacked back down by some hardcore players, some hardcore, powerful decks. So we're gonna see. I'm trying some variations, so we're gonna see what works, what doesn't. And what I can do to climb back up to Diamond Tier. Try to get into Mythic again with a Goblin deck. I don't think Goblins is known as a Tier 0 deck, but we're going to try. Ah, one of those creatures. Let's see what he does. Red v red. It's got first strike too. He's gonna have to spend mana if he keeps wanting to use his fleeting effigy. That'll slow down his mana supply. This may or may not be the right call, but that's what I'm going with. So now he's got nothing on the board, see? Let's see what I do. We're gonna build the army. Now he's gonna have to make a decision whether he plays the fleeting effigy again, or unless he's only got 1 or 2 drops in his entire deck. Maybe a couple 3 drops. This is why I'd love to splash white, just grab a lightning helix. Just hose decks like this. I know it causes me a lot of problems when I get helixed. Take out a creature, gain some life, slow me down. Well, I know you got a pump spell. Let's see if you use it or not. I need my Howl Squad probably more than he needs his effigy. He's gonna have some big problems on his hands soon. There's his Howl Squad. I have a Seer Slicer. He didn't play his effigy. That's odd. Now we're really gonna see what he's got. It's definitely a game over for him. We're going to stop after combat. He's going to be at max speed. We're going to be able to use Howl Squad Heavy and put these guys on the board with dragons. Now he's at speed. So even though now we're tapped out of mana, man, Howl Squad, you gotta make sure you go to your main phase. Now tap him. Now we got 11 mana. Just how it goes sometimes. This could have gone the other way if he played first. Good game. Good game, Sun King. We hope we run into you again soon, my friend. Seem like a friendly player? Sure, why not? If we won, it's hard not to. Actually, I like on a lot of the games that I lose to. You'll see. You watch the stream, you watch the channel. We have fun all the time. How could you not, man? It's a fun game. 100 more coins for the Horde. What are we at? 42,275. I keep saying, as soon as we get to that 90,000, I'm going to go get packs. I'm going to do this on stream. Do this on the YouTube channel. We'll drop the 90,000 and we'll get 90 packs. We're almost halfway there. Right up here, you guys can see in the top right, 42,275. We're almost halfway there. I don't think that I'm going to get 90 of one specific pack. I may grab, 10 of 9 different packs. 10 of 9 different sets. Playing standard, maybe we'll get into legacy and vintage stuff, right? Play timeless. Maybe we'll build that timeless goblins deck. I'll have to go back, see what the best goblins are from here. Or, maybe we just crack open all of the new packs. We'll wait for Final Fantasy. We'll collect all those cards. And we'll use all the wild cards to fill in those legacy decks. But for now, standard rank goblins coming up. Let's see who our next opponent is. So we had Mobius, then we had Sun King. I've come up against a couple of the opponents once or twice before, so I try to remember their names. JMan27. I do not think I have come up against JMan27. So, he gets to go first. I never like seeing this Sire in my opening hand. It's basically a dead card. I want to see it later, just not early. I literally think I only have one of them in here too. The good news, we get the first play, so we get to create some pressure first. And we already have 3 mana. This is a good hand. This is almost perfect actually. Howl Squad, he's gonna be able to drop this guy. Add 1 mana of any color. I don't think I want that creature to stay on the board for a second longer. Let's start chipping them down. We have another removal spell up with 1 mana here. I'm gonna take full control and put some stops at the end of his turn. See in the right here, we're putting stops down. So, a green ramping deck. Oh goodness, we're gonna have to deal with this guy soon. Look at that art, man. I love it. I want to get this card. This set here they have some of the best artwork. Oh man, that's terrible. I don't want to see that card. We're gonna have to get our Sire of the 7 Deaths out there, or he gets Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Most people aren't expecting to see a Sire inside of a Goblins deck. So right now, here are my 2 options. I can play Howl Squad for 3, it's gonna create board pressure. Or I can play my Count on Luck. Or I could even play Draconautics and keep a Shock up. That's another option too, right? I could play the Draconautics for 2, keep the Shock up. Right now, he's going to get through for free, put me at speed 3. I'm going to play the Count on Luck. He ain't blocking. This is going to do lots of card draw. Man, you think Phyrexian Arena is a good card. Anyone running mono red? This card is an absolute beast. The only problem is if you're coming up against another aggro deck and they're out aggroing you. It's a little bit too slow. Alright, so now we got Howl Squad out here. We gotta get rid of one of these guys, the gold one. Get out of here. You're gonna do not good things to me. Oh, this is gonna be a great thing. Hang on. He's gonna go to 4. We're gonna be able to put Sire of the 7 Deaths out next turn. Before his Overlord comes out. We got lots of way to kill players with this Goblin deck. Just one of them is the Sire. We use Howl Squad to pump mana out. I got a card in here, Hell to Pay. This guy taps for crazy mana. Alright, we gotta bring out the Sire. He's coming out next turn. Good game, he says! Good game, bro. You're right. We're gonna dumpster this guy. He's probably thinking, there's a Krenko. Just for fun. Oh, and he's gonna pump for tons of mana. He's not even looking at this Bastronaut yet. This guy right here, he doesn't even see this card yet. His Overlord's not looking so big now. Let's see what he's got, though. You never underestimate your opponents in these games. There's been so many times I think I got this game locked up, and all of a sudden, out of absolutely nowhere, I get absolutely rocked. So we'll see what this guy does. You can never underestimate your opponent in Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, see? He's got a whole bunch of these cards now, right? Alright, time to show this guy how this deck plays. To show you the power of this deck. He still doesn't even see this card right here. He's looking at, you can see him, he's highlighting this card. That's what he's looking at. Good. Now he's gonna see it. Yeah, we're gonna pump this all the way. All on the back of Howl Squad Heavy. Do we just go all in? I know I can attack with him and him. You gotta block. Alright, do the math, bro. I probably should have went all in with these guys too, but something tells me he's not going to be able to math this one out. He's got to at least dedicate 2 to this guy right here, minimum, and they're both going to get absolutely dumpstered. And he has like 3 left to block. He's going to block 1. You can't block that, so he's going to take 4, 8. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, he's dead. I did the math for you, J-Man. It was a good game. He's trying. His brain is cracking right now. Alright, we'll see who our next opponent is. This guy's dead. He doesn't want to admit it yet. He's all tapped out for mana up here. He had no tricks, even if that was one. I suppose he could maybe tap that, but no haste, right? Come on, man. He so thought he had this one. He's gonna time out. Did he rage quit? I hope he didn't rage quit. I mean, if he had played first, he probably would have won this game. That's an extremely powerful deck. I feel like he just rage quit. I don't know. But damn, I would love to have this card in a foil. Look at this, Overlord of the Haunted Woods. Hauntwoods. This card is vicious. I really love the art from all these sets. Especially this one specifically. Look at this, Sire of the 7 Deaths too. Foundations. Well, he gave up. we're gonna just jump into that next one. We'll show some other ways this deck can win. It's got a few tricks up its sleeve. I got that Hell to Pay. I got the Boommobile. We got a few ways to end these games and close it out. I'll kind of show you. I'll flip to the decks really quick, just to show you super quick. So right down here we got Hell to Pay. So this guy here, Howl Squad Heavy, he's the one we got the 4 of, at ×4. This guy powers the deck, man. He comes down on turn 3. If he doesn't get removed, I'm pretty much safe to drop Krenko. I never want to see too many of them in my opening hand. That's why I only run 3. I could probably drop him down to 2, actually, to be perfectly honest. But anyhow, what we can do with Howl Squad, when he pumps out the mana, he's got targets like Burnout Bastronaut. When he gets double strike, holy hell, this guy throws out insane damage. And with Menace, nobody's even looking at him. They forget about him by the time he comes out on turn 1. By the time his Menace and double strike comes online, they've forgotten about him. He can use Boommobile, which will deal X damage to any target. So we can do that to a player, a big creature, or we can use Hell to Pay over here. And or we can just absolutely bust out Draconautics or cast a whole bunch of other things. This card here is particularly nasty. We didn't play it in that game, even though we have 4 in our deck. I'm surprised. But that card is extremely, extremely nasty. But it's very volatile. It's like playing with the Runaway Nuclear Bomb. Sometimes it just goes critical. Either for you or against you. JohnMRS. Alright, we're fighting the blanket. He gets to go first. I'm not loving this opening hands, I'm going to be honest. Aside from the fact that it's got burnouts here. This guy's easily removed off... Oh, see, here we go. We're going to play with the card now. Now we're going to play with fire. I don't see too many people playing with Expedited Inheritance. It's a very hard card to play with. I think a lot of... it blows up in my face a lot of the time, too. So we're going to see what type of an explosion this thing makes this time. Well, let's just get it out there. Let's do it. Most of the time, I like to blow up my own creatures. Everyone's like, why are you shocking and destroying your own creatures? This guy just starts to draw cards. It's crazy. Then eventually we get to that Sire of the 7 Deaths. We get to Howl Squad Heavy. We get the Boommobile. We get Hell to Pay. All of a sudden we're casting spells. We're getting the land drops. This thing is fire. This card here, absolute fire. So now I got a couple options. I can leave a mana open and just play a Draconautics, or I can play them both. The thing you gotta be worried about here is this guy's got white. I'm assuming that like he's gonna drop a Day of Judgment down on the very next turn. So you know what? I can bait him out to do that probably by playing that. And if he does that, I'm gonna torch my own creatures. So let's leave a mana open. This guy's gonna tick us one step closer to max speed. And then when Howl Squad comes down, he's gonna be able to tap for mana. Oh, that's brutal. That's how much he knows. He knows. Yep. That's how quickly I'm willing to torch my own creature. I can definitely not underestimate this guy. I'm predicting I lose this game already. So we're gonna have to do everything I can to try to get some advantages here. Alright, now I can't mess up. This guy's got, oh my god. What is this, Abzan? I think it's Abzan, right? White, black, green? Good grief. Well, if I don't play this now, we're not going to. Because it disappears. I usually like to play this a lot later once Howl Squad is on the board, because then he'll tap for X mana, and you can like blow 10 damage at his face at a creature. But we're still going to do what we can with it. We're gonna do it at least one. That's all we can do. And it's gonna make it 6-6 at the very least. Chip him down one more. Make him think. One more card for him to pay attention to. It's just one damage, bro. It's just a little pinprick. Not sure what he's thinking right now. That's all. However, you know what that does? Now that we're at 4, this guy double strike. But I don't know what he's timing out for. Come on, JohnMRS. I was giving you a whole bunch of credit at the start of the game here. I suppose I could have used that mana also to pump him up. Oh, that's brutal. We get some tokens out of the deal. So at least this Boom-mobile also does survive Day of Judgments. Get lost. Doesn't survive that though. However, listen, we're going to count on luck, and we will. We are going to count on luck. Let's resolve that. I'll take that. Is it gonna draw us? Man, this is the better Phyrexian arena. I don't even have to pay life. Look at this. I'm gonna draw 2 cards to his 1 now. What does he have up his sleeve? He left 4 mana open and you have 4 cards? He didn't play anything? He didn't play anything. He's gotta have, what, a Day of Judgment in his hand? I'll take that. He's taking double strikes though. I say Day of Judgment coming down right now. Let's see what he's got though. 5 mana could be something completely different. I thought he was literally just going to slap a card down like he knew. He left the mana open. He didn't play anything. He didn't play an instant against me. Either this guy is like playing 3D chess against me, or he's screwed somehow. There's your board wipe. Boom. So what do we got? I got 4 damage, 13. So you can go down to 9. I'm not going to play it like that. But if we draw another burst lightning and something else, maybe a lightning strike, then all of a sudden 11 damage is looking pretty enticing. Oh, she's... Just exiling my cards. My turn. Okay. Well, I can't attack with a mountain. But he's gonna have to remove it again. This is when I wish I was splashing a little bit of white, because I could splash a lightning helix instead of burst lightning. Get some life gain also. Or just get straight up exiles, because this guy's about to drop some big creatures that I will not be able to deal with. Unless we pull a Howl Squad Heavy and a Hell to Pay. Or an outlet for all that mana. Even another Burnout. But if this deck just keeps drawing me lands, I'm going to be in trouble. There's a video out there. He's going to do attack with his dice. Flips the table. 1 or 2 of you may know which video I'm referencing. It's Boogie. Go YouTube, Boogie freaks out. Magic the Gathering card flip. Table flip. It's quite entertaining. Dude's a legend. Oh my gosh, come on, man. You had that card in your hand the whole time. The whole time. Yep, this is what it's feeling like. Well, we can deal with an 8/8 creature? No, we can't, because this is going to take 10 mana. This is expensive. 5 mana for 4 damage. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Well. I'm not going to let Elspeth sit there. As soon as we get priority, we're blowing that. It's going to take us 2 spells. It's going to take 2 spells. Good thing we're drawing 2 cards every turn. Some vanilla 1/1s. It's not very threatening. You know what? Let's just get rid of it. That's where it's going anyhow. What do we got for us? We need some luck. Come on, man. More mountains. Got all the mana in the world. Him gaining life is not helping my situation at all here. Now, you know he's got to have a big hot creature. He's running green. Where's his force of nature? Well, that's sort of, I think that just ended my game. Oh, good grief. Liliana. That can't be good news for me.
The undead make great minions.
I'm gonna draw another mountain. This guy's drawing planeswalkers. Making tokens. Each player stacks 2 creatures. Use that one. Use that one. You don't want my Seer Slicer. Just make a 2/2 zombie? Is he going to use the ability? What? He did! Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh, right? Mountains. 10 out of 14 mountains. I'm waiting for his big. There it is. There's his big creature. If that count on luck had been the expedited expedition, that's a little too late, my friend. That's way too little too late. Well, I would concede, but I always like letting players at least close out the games without wasting time. Oh my gosh, what's this guy got? Overlord of the Mistmoors. So I'd have to throw out 6 damage to deal with this guy. Those are, you could deal with those are nothing. But it's a fairly vanilla 6/6, other than making some tokens.
No way but mine.
I mean, if you could bounce that, I'd want to bounce that guy. Good game, bro.
How uncivilized.
But we'll go run on to that next one. You can't win every game. Maelstrom Pulse, that's a good card. One with authority. More tokens. Boom. Good game, bro. We gotta grind through Platinum this time, man. I sailed through it last time. We got right to Diamond. We even sailed through Diamond. We were bouncing between Diamond 2. I wonder if I should reevaluate the deck. I don't want to do that live on stream. We'll just get into that next game. Deck building's boring. I'll do that stuff off stream. We'll bring the next deck up next time. It's 2 o'clock. I got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left I could stream for. We'll get a couple more games in, I think. 3 to 5 games. Rexit. That's an interesting name. He's gonna go first. At least we got Howl Squad this time. We'll see if we can turn this into an interesting game of Magic. So he's gonna start off with a Case of the Uneaten Feast. I don't have a 1-drop, but I can take down one of his potentially. This is gonna be a life game Owl, man. This is gonna be a hard game for me. I don't even want to use it on that. So here's what we gotta do. Let's see if we can make use of this card this game. Quite able to last time. I still gotta upload that YouTube video later today. I was gonna show a whole bunch of my Sarah Angels from my Sarah Angel collection. So I think after I finish this stream in about a half an hour, I'll get on to making a Sarah Angel video and I'll upload that to our actual YouTube channel. Can't block? Can? Oh, I thought it was the Bastronaut. Got so sidetracked. There we go. We're not going to be able to play this next turn, but we'll be able to get a couple of these guys down. 4 mana, we'll be able to play 3. Gosh. I'm not sure I can deal with that right now. Draw me some cards. Alright, now let's see what we can do with 4. We can get rid of this guy, that's for darn sure. He's gonna draw a whole bunch of cards. I could draw 1 burn spell next turn. Just a shock. Oh, that's gonna kill me. I can't deal with enchantments. This game is over. Oh my gosh. Game is over that quick. It was that quick. Don't even have the speed for it. 4 or 5 I could play. The problem is he keeps gaining life, I keep losing life. I don't think I could dish it out faster than that's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, see? And I can't deal with the enchantments. That's the other reason I need to splash a little bit of white in this deck, but that's gonna have to wait. If I could splash another color and get a little bit of enchantment removal, that would go a very long way to stabilizing this deck. But that's gonna require me having dual colored lands, and I don't have all the rares that's gonna make that viable right now. Plus, I'm just trying to run mono red for fun. This guy's slapping us right now. You think he's gonna go off right now and just kill me? This looks like a combo. I think he just comboed off, man. This is a cool combo. So if you guys, here's the combo. He's got Amalia on the board. He had Cease the Uneaten Feast and Enduring Tenacity. So if you guys are looking to combo out like that, and this guy here, oh, that one's even more vicious if that was on the board. 12-12. Not really sure I can do anything about that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Thanks for those cards, bro. You can have 2? I'll take another 12. If I had some life gain, this would be great. That's why I got to splash white in this deck. So we had to play our mountain. And here's the thing, I can't even get to 4. If I was at 4, then I could actually do something about this. I could delete him. How many shocks can we play? How many shocks in have? Not that one. Don't worry, I'm not surviving that many more turns. This literally lets you draw your deck. You're a combo player. Play this. What card do you need? If he was at 4 and I had him on the board, Howl Squad, man, we could pump out the mana, we could play every spell in the deck. We could play multiple copies of Howl Squad. We could play multiple copies of Krenko. But that's not the way it is right now. So, let's get you out. Take you down. You know what? I'm thinking. And that's the thing, we just keep losing life. Good game, bro. Alright, I think I have 1 or 2 more games left. Well, there's the combo, guys. You guys are interested in playing this deck. Look at it. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. He's another one that's awesome. Enduring Tenacity and Amalia. That would be a fun game. Yeah, man. That was definitely a fun game. Learned a few things. Getting ready for when I build that white-red deck. Right now we're just running the mono-red. So what went wrong there? What was been the problem with this deck? Let me take a quick peek. Sire's coming out. Oh, man. I don't really like Boom Mobile. I don't get that much value out of it. Unless early, perhaps. And yeah, we'll figure that out later. Let's get on to 1 or 2 more games while I still got a little time here. Let's see what that next opponent is. Jacksack. Jacksack? Jesus. Jacksack the 5th? We'll call him Jacksack 5. We get to go first. We got Burst Lightning. We got our Molotov Cocktail in hand. And we got a target. So let's play. Keep some full control just in case he drops a 1-drop I need to remove. I can put some stops down there. Is it so far, right? Red-blue. He's got some Is it colors. Whew, that's a super Molotov Cocktail. Let's see. He's got removal. I'd rather have him use it on this guy than Krenko, so. But I'd really rather have these on the board when he does. He's probably going to cause me a lot of damage and draw me a lot of cards. Let's see how this plays out with Jacksack. Interesting. This is going to cause a problem for him now. The other thing with Sear Slicer, now that this is on the board, Now that I have my own target, I can cast Burst Lightning on this and draw my own cards. And it's just losing a 1/1 token that I make every turn. Even if he doesn't play into it. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Slick Shot's not a card that I like to see. Cast another spell though. Now you can go bye-bye. You gotta wait till he casts the spell, you know? He might have another one. I'm sure he does. Vicious, look at that thing. 6/3 flyer? Oh my god, look at this thing. How are you supposed to counter that? If only I could make him hit me. Hmm. 10 damage? I'm half surprised he doesn't have double strike. That's ridiculous. Just utterly ridiculous. He's gonna draw a whole bunch of cards. This board's about to get messy. I would have rather drawn a second count on luck, but... The only response would be for me to have more burn spells. Even drawing a Draconautics, I don't have the right mana for it. Oh, brutal. Vicious. Even if one of these were a burn, I could... Shock would cast it on Krenko and draw me some cards. Surely he's got the cards. I might go down to 3 Expediteds and 3 count unlocks. Because I'm just getting maybe too many of these. I always try hard to find that balance, you know? I'll make that quick swap in between these games here. You got the mana, girl. Alright, let's make that quick swap out. And we'll check on our high-end creatures here, too. We're gonna have to wait till we get those packs open and get all those gold cards to get the white and red lands that we're looking for to splash red. So, I am gonna take out one of these and put in one more count on luck. Instead of 3 Krankos, we'll put in one. He's a little bit of a card draw engine. Very minor tweak. Minor. Just helps me see what cards I like, what cards I don't, what I get too much of. Sire's always a dead card when it's in my opening hand, that's why I only run one of them. Yeah, I don't ever like see more than 2 or 3 in a deck now. This is a definite 4 of. This wins me games outright with the Howl Squad. So let's see what our Orzov player is going to do. Flow Mage 13. I wish they had some sort of in-game chat feature so we could chat with these people. Get their feedback also. Bitter Reunion. Is this like a Bitter Blossom thing? Is this like a play on that? Bitter Reunion? Probably not. It just reminds me of the Bitter Blossom enchantments a little bit. Flavored in red. So, choices, right? Probably this guy. He's going to be a target. And we'll go count on luck next turn. Most likely. see what he plays. So he's not just Orzov, he's splashing red too. Two creature types. Oh man. This guy, that's a scary creature. We gotta end this game faster than later. Do I play my two creatures or the count on luck? It's board pressure, right? That's options and card draw. I still have the lands. One step closer to max speed, then these guys can both come online. Then if we get a Howl Squad, we'll be able to pump them way up. He's gonna get rid of who? Oh, this is interesting choices also. I'm willing to trade. Let's see if he is. I value these cards less than I think he should value those. Oh, that's an interesting take. Well, you're going to lose that one. That was a straight 1-for-1 trade? Interesting. I don't think that worked out how he thought it was going to work out. Not sure. Oh, that's vicious. Jeez. I think it's game over for me. That looks terrifying. Took my creatures? It's terrifying. Do you have trample? Of course he does. Oh, and he's indestructible. Oh, that's if he flips and transforms. Oh, if only we had a Howl Squad on the board. Only if we had a Howl Squad on the board, we could have used that hell to pay. Could have gotten rid of, deleted this guy. Deleted Atali. That's some crazy cool art. Look at that art. I think he's got the better board state. I'm pretty sure. Staring down a 9/9 with trample. Yep, that's the right move. Oh, if only I had expedited on the board. Although he tramples the damage, so it wouldn't even go to the creature. I can't. Crazy. Well, that Howl Squad is just too little too late. That's the unfortunate reality. Way too little, way too late. Well, let's see. Let's let him close out the game. Then I gotta go take care of a few things. I'll make a YouTube video about the Sarah Angels that I got and showcase that on our YouTube channel. So if you guys check out Baneslayer.com, I'm slowly building out the website. I'm slowly having to code everything by hand. I've got a professional career outside of this, so I can only do a few things at a time between live streaming, making YouTube content, building out the website, coding a few things. But if you like the Magic the Gathering, if you like playing, collecting, subscribe and like our channel, man. We'll be back with more content as often as we can. This guy's out to smash us. Can I take 9? Flying 9. Nothing I can do about that. He's gonna trample it. Alright, I appreciate all of you guys for watching. How's it going, MTG Hillbilly? We appreciate you. I see all of you out there. I appreciate all of the comments. I'll get a webcam going so you guys can all see me when I play. I used to have one set up before, so I'll be a little bit more engaged with the community out here. And again, we're going to get to cracking these packs. We're halfway to 90,000. As much as I'd love to do it now, I want to be able to get to that 90,000 and crack all 90 packs on stream here. And see if I might be able to wait till the Final Fantasy set. Are they going to put that out on Arena? Do we know that? I got to look into that. Crack 90 packs of Final Fantasy on stream. But anyhow, if you want to see that and other things like that, give us a subscribe and like. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you on that next video. Take care, guys.